now at a crossroads. We are at a seminal time of American Islam. A seminal time. Because for now, this generation, it is the first generation and the only generation that is fully in tune with the heritage of our forefathers and fully acclimatized with the ambience and the world around us. There shall only be one such generation. That's mine and yours. After this, our heritage, our culture, our language back home is going to diminish. This is the reality. And our awareness of our modern world is going to increase. What we do in this generation and our visions that we form in this generation and the course that we chart out for the next 30 years will decide and dictate the future of Islam for the next 300 years. Mark my words, this generation, mine and yours, it is the seminal generation for setting up the vision and the future of Islam in these parts of the world. And Allah has chosen you and chosen me. I didn't choose to be born in which generation. I didn't choose to be born of immigrant parents. I didn't choose it was Allah's qadr. Same as you, it was Allah's qadr. We are not the founders of the first masajid, but many of them are still alive amongst us. We aren't that generation. That generation was the 60s and 70s and 80s maybe even. That generation, they laid this foundation. They did the basic infrastructure. We thank Allah. They created the torch. Now the torch is being passed down. And we now have the opportunity to protect and nurture, the opportunity to fortify and strengthen, and also the risk of completely extinguishing. And that is why my khutbah today, miscellaneous thoughts, but the point is to incentivize us. The point is to make us think at a different level, to literally cause every one of us to understand every one of you has a massive role to play in the future of Islam in this country. Every one of you, without exception. Because subhanallah, look at the state of Islam in America, the positives. Alhamdulillah, in every city, we have thriving masajid and communities. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Muslims practicing, praying, fasting, taraweeh. We thank Allah, wallahi, we thank Allah that we have a parking problem in every single masjid in North America. This is a positive problem to have. Because other faith communities are struggling to fill 1/3, 1/2 of their churches. And we thank Allah that every single masjid in North America has a parking problem. This is a positive problem to have. And it's not about me and you. It's about the truth of the Risala Muhammadiyya sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So given this reality, that here we are, without even planning and having a vision, without even thinking 30, 40, 50 years ahead, our forefathers, our ancestors, our parents, and maybe even some of us here, they did what they did and we thank Allah for them. The question is, what if we were to actually